Hey, hello everyone, I'm David Guerrero and welcome back to another video here on Many Ways Films. In the video of today, I'm gonna be doing a review and some tests with the Comica BoomX-D2, which I just got, and it's what you're listening at right now. Right now I'm on a bridge. As you can hear, there are many cars going by. So I wanted to see how, well, I have many tests for these microphones because first of all, I really like microphones. That's one of the things that I'm most interested when it comes to making videos. I love the video side, but I'm as well really interested on the sound. And like everyone says, sound is as or more important than the video or the quality of your video. Some of the things that I'm gonna be testing on in this video, how these microphones perform in places where there's noise around me, in places where there's not noise around me and the microphones should perform at their best. I'm also going to be using some of my microphones and I'm going to be plugging them to the transmitters and see how they sound. I'm going to show you all of the tests that I did, which there are a few tests that I did, and in the end you're gonna see what I found, what works best with this set of microphones. It's gonna be really exciting, so stay for the whole video because I'm gonna be having a few different tests with these microphones and you don't want to miss any. If you are considering these microphones, I want this to be a really extensive video where you can see or hear the differences in all of these tests. So we're gonna go just around the area and we're gonna do some more tests. So let's go. Camera sensitivity, it's at 5 from 1 to 20. So that's gonna be fine, and then I have the microphone sensitivity at -2. That's how I'm recording right now. If you're curious to know, in a really loud environment, there are many cars going on right now. This is a very busy freeway in Utah, and I'm gonna go on that direction. I actually shot this before in another bridge over there, and I ran out of batteries for the receiver. As you can hear and see, there are many cars going behind me at 75 miles per hour, and I'm gonna do the same test. I'm gonna go back and forth just so you can listen how this microphone sounds in an environment like this. So something that I did, and I don't know if you're like, if it's recommended or if other people have done it before, but I put the wind protector or the dead cat, if you can call it that, because it's pretty small, but it's like the windshield for the lav mic that I have right here on my shirt, and the mic, it's connected to the transmitter, which is just on my right pocket. I noticed in the first test that the sound was cleaner when I was using this microphone that I have with me right now than when using the internal microphone from the transmitter. I love that these microphones have an internal, well, that these transmitters have an internal microphone and they can just work as microphones itself. One of the things that I'm more excited about, and you're gonna be seeing in a little bit, is that I'm gonna connect one of my Rode microphones into this transmitter that I have right here, and I'm gonna use that as a holding microphone in my hands. That's something that I'm really excited about because I've always wanted to do that. So this was the test with me using this microphone connected to the transmitter in a really busy environment. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but I'm only gonna use the transmitter and not the lav mic. Ah man, that sucks. I just recorded the whole thing, but anyway, let's get to it. I'm gonna be using this transmitter and not the microphone that I have right here. The microphone is not connected to anything. I just have it here because I don't want to take it on and off. But I'm only using the transmitter as my microphone because it does have an internal microphone that you can use. All of this audio is being recorded instantly into my Nikon C6 II. I don't have to do anything to pair the audio or synchronize the audio with the video. It's just as easy, like that easy. Cameras like DSLRs or mirrorless cameras, they don't have very well preamps. Woo. That's really loud, which means that your sound is not gonna come really clean or as nice out of your camera, no matter which equipment you're using. But you know, you can do or have a certain type of settings in your camera, like if your device, in this case the Comica, if you have like a higher sensitivity than your camera sensitivity, that should help. Rather than using your camera sensitivity, it's better to use the one from your equipment because it's designed or focused on sound. This is a really loud space. There are a lot of cars, a lot of trailers. That's really loud. I can barely hear my voice. I hope I'm not talking too loud or too low so that you can at least hear some of what I'm saying. But here I'm back to the camera. The next test I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug my microphone, my Rode microphone, into the transmitter because I'm really interested in doing a test like that. I've always been wanting to do something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we're gonna talk a little bit more after that. By the way, I changed the sensitivity all the way to 8 because no way you were gonna be able to listen to me with the number 5 that I had before. So I'm gonna right over here. I'm yelling pretty loud, like I'm talking really, really loud, and hopefully you're gonna be able to listen a little bit to what I'm saying. By the way, this is the box that comes with the Comica kit, and what I'm gonna be doing is that I'm gonna be connecting the receiver into my phone. One of the tests that I'm most interested in is being able to plug one of my microphones, which is it's right here. So this is the Rode Video Mic Go 2, and I already have a certain amount of microphones. I have Rode microphones mostly. I have the Rode Mic Go, the 2, the Pro, and I have some other microphones that I don't use that much. But I feel like this transmitter and receiver from Comica would be a really good opportunity to use or pair with this type of microphones. Have in mind that Comica also has microphones like this that you can put on your camera or you can use for different types of things. They sent me the transmitter, receiver, and all the kit with the cables and the microphones like the one that I have here, which was very nice from them. And I asked them, I said, hey, is there anything that I have to say? Is there like any guidelines or anything? And they just let me know that I'm free to say whatever I feel, and I don't feel like a duty or a responsibility to tell you a certain opinion that it's not. So anything I say on this video is just my opinion, how I feel, and in the end you're gonna be the one to judge. If this is a bad product, you're not gonna get it. If it is a good product and you like what you hear, you're gonna get it. So again, I'm gonna connect this microphone. I'm really excited to try it out. That's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So I'm gonna go ahead, and now I have the Rode microphone connected to the transmitter, and it has the same sensitivity, which by the way, I'm using the plus 12 sensitivity on the Comica device, and I have my sensitivity at number 2 on my camera, which goes, I think that should be better. I mean, we're gonna try the different way, like the opposite way. I'm gonna try a really high sensitivity on the camera, and I'm gonna go really low on the Comica and see how that sounds. And then we're gonna find a middle ground and see what works best. At the end, I would like to know your opinion. What do you think sounds best, so we can all have the best settings that we can. Now, let's see. Well, this, okay. Maybe it's a little bit too high. My audio sensitivity is telling me that these are the proper settings, meaning it's not peaking. It sounds fine. It sounds good. I put my headphones for a little bit to be able, to hear what sounds good, have a good sound. Even then, well, just listening on my headphones in real time, having the sensitivity on the Comica at -12 and having the camera at 8 on its sensitivity, it didn't sound as good. But I want to know your opinion. What do you think it sounded best? Having the sensitivity higher on the Comica and having the sensitivity lower on the camera, or the other way around? Now I'm gonna go again in the camera, and I'm gonna try to find what in real time sounds best, and I'm gonna let you know what that setting is. Just by listening with my headphones, I feel like having +6 on the Comica device and having 4 on my 4 of sensitivity in camera gives me a nice sound. I don't know if that's gonna be better than having the sensitivity all the way up in the Comica in low in camera. That sounded pretty good when I heard it. Once I listened to it in the computer and all of that, I'm gonna tell you what I think it's best. But like I said, I want you to tell me what you think it's better. I feel like plugging my Rode is gonna give it a really nice sound. So now I have the receiver connected into my phone. I think that the phone, it's a really good option when you're wanting to record anything, especially when it comes to sound. Right here on my phone, you can see how it's recording. I'm not getting much wind or noise, so the sound should be like pretty decent. Again, I'm recording with the iPhone. Well, the receiver is connected into the iPhone, and I have the transmitter connected into the microphone, so that's what you're listening at. I would like to know if it sounds the same, better, or worse than the previous setup, which was with the camera. Again, they give you a special cable that you can use to connect your microphone, your transmitter, into your phone. My name is David Guerrero. I was born in the state of Sonora in Mexico. Growing up, I think I had a pretty interesting childhood. My teachers usually would say that that I was a pretty distracted kid, and I think they weren't so much wrong. In my defense, I don't think I was really interested in any of those subjects. subjects that they were teaching at school. But the thing that I started like feeling really interested, it was photography and video and all of those things since I was like 12 years old. So it was hard for me to pay attention in school because I was thinking, partially I was thinking about making videos and the ideas that I had, plus I was doing skateboarding, and I was kind of mixing the two, and I would go out with friends and make our videos, and that's the kind of life that I had growing up. Well, just a small part of it. It wasn't until I was in middle school and I was like 12 or 13 years old when I found out that I wanted to do something with making videos and photography. That was like crazy. It was like one day I got a camera and I realized this is what I loved, just like that. And since that day, I've been just making videos and doing this kind of stuff. Part of it was because I had a project in school where I had to make a video, and I got a camera borrowed. Someone borrowed me a camera, and I made like a skateboarding video for class, and since then I just kept making videos all this time, all the way to today. Yes, please, and I'll have 2 cheeseburgers. And that's it.
Alrighty. Okay, so your total is going to be $8.12 with the first window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Was it 1 or 2 cheeseburgers?
It was just one.
Just 1? That's fine. Thank you. Hey, you guys heard it. I asked for 2. I wouldn't be afraid of using this, of connecting the receiver to your phone. You're just gonna have to make sure that you have the adapter because you have like the iPhone charging thing. So you're gonna have to get the adapter where you can connect the receiver into that adapter and then the adapter into your phone. And it's gonna work just fine, which that's something really nice. All right, well, I wanted to repeat the one with the phone connected into the receiver because when I did it over there at the park, I felt like, there was too much noise with the planes and some of the freeway. Even now, there is a little bit of sound, but it isn't as bad as it was back then. So I think the camera it's a little bit too low, but I would like to know if you think this sounds better connected to my phone, using my phone as a recorder, than with the camera, or if you think it's the same. Being able to use my microphone this way, connected into the transmitter, it's something that I'm really happy about because I love the sound out of this microphone, and I feel like a good microphone paired to these Comica devices is just gonna do a really good combination. Is this better than having it connected to the camera? If it's not, is it worth it? Because now I can, not lose any signal. I can go as far as I want from the camera and it's gonna be recording. In fact, I don't need a camera. We're gonna see that at the end, but it shouldn't be bad. I mean, I think iPhone's sound recorders make a really good job already. So I wonder what it's gonna do when paired with the Comicas. All right, this is gonna be the final test. I'm just gonna go that way. That's gonna be a little bit more than 100 meters. I'm not sure if that's like how much I'm gonna be walking. So I'm gonna be counting the steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay. So these are 40 steps: 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So according to the internet, 50 steps should be about 100 meters. So I'm just gonna walk a little bit more. So let's see. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. This is 60 steps. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 70, 71, 72, 73, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. This is 80 steps. Hopefully you're able to still hear me. Maybe not. I'm just gonna do a little bit more far away. So this will be around 100 steps. And then I think this is like 110. So right here, it's far away. For my last step, I'm gonna just like walk a little bit fast and see what kind of sound we get. It's kind of weird running with a heavy backpack, but I'm hoping that the sound is decent. We'll see in the end. Okay. And I'm back. I was more than 100 steps, so that's easily more than 100 meters. So before I finish this video, I want to say a few things. The first one that I'm really happy about is the fact that I'm able to connect any other microphone into the transmitter and being able to use that microphone. Secondly, and this is one of the most important, is that from this test that I did, within that 100-meter range, you're pretty safe when it comes to your transmission. You're not gonna lose any data, any sound. If you get out of it, you're likely. Probably even if you get close to it. There's probably other type of microphones where you can get at a further distance and still be on the safe zone. But I think 100 meters, it's pretty good, considering that's the safe zone. It doesn't mean that if you pass it, you're gonna lose it. That's just like the guaranteed safe zone. And I'm okay with that. Do I wish it had more? Yeah, I mean, if it was unlimited, I would be really happy. Being able to connect it to your phone, the fact that they already give you the cable with it to connect it into your phone, that's I don't know, that's just something that I'm like really happy about, because now I don't have to worry at all about the distance. I can have my camera away and I can just connect my, my phone into the receiver, and I just have it with me. Mind blown, right? I know that's like pretty standard, pretty common, but being able to do that, it's something that I'm really happy about. When it comes to the sound quality, you're the one that you're gonna be listening to, or just listen to all of these tests. You're the one that is gonna decide if this is a good product or it's not. I personally think that it's worth the price. I don't know if it's worse or better than the competition, but I know that I liked it. I know that it's a good product, and if I had to recommend it to someone, I would. Let me know which setting you thought it was better. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, well, this is a really good opportunity. Who knows how long subscriptions are gonna be for free on YouTube, so if I was you, I would just subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know down here in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.